everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Metro Manila Arena here in the Philippines for tonight's main event. Scheduled for 12 rounds of heavyweights between these two great warriors.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bad Intentions, Holmes. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, Real Deal.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the wrestling. Let's touch gloves.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight.
Teddy, what do you look for early on when you're analyzing a fight of two power punchers facing off against each other that gives you a clue as to which way this is going?
Who's doing the little things a little bit better? Who's using the jab? Who's controlling range? Hey, who's thinking better?
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Very clean offense from defense by Bad Intentions. Whatever game plan and strategy they may have come in with, Teddy, they may have just thrown it out the window. They're trading blows nonstop in the round one.
Everything's been thrown out the window. Everything in the room is going out the window, and we love it.
Teddy, early on in a fight, I will often turn to you and ask you what's the one thing we should look for out of this fighter. But in his case, I think it's pretty obvious, right? It's the jab.
Yeah, more importantly, it's obvious to him. He understands that. You know, he understands he's not real strong in other areas. So he understands he has to be really good in this area.
Both these guys obviously hopeful that their cut men will be up to the task tonight. What does it take to be a great cut man?
And you know, that's a great question. First of all, you better have the right coagulants, the right chemicals, the right medications in that corner. Avatine, adrenaline, and you have to have Vaseline where you can put it on it. But the most important thing, you have to be calm. You can't panic. And you have to put pressure on that cut, just the right amount of pressure, and then you put those medicines in it. And then you better have a fighter that can give you a round or two. He can move around and not get caught right away. Give the medicine a chance to work.
Last 10 seconds of this first round. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Blocks that belt line well. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy, when you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fighter, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Keep it up. Don't stand toe-to-toe with this guy. Keep your distance, all right?
Here we go. Round two is underway. Holy cow! That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. And another jab comes in by Bad Intentions. Good block. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Accurate counter punch by Real Deal. Good exchange, scoring well with the right hands. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Halfway through this round. He scored well after being hit himself. Gets rid of that body shot. Good block by Real Deal. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. And now they're trading blows. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Nice two-punch combo by Real Deal. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue or red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Targeted counter punch by Bad Intentions. Holmes' jab continues to carry the day. He's wanted it, he's gotten it. Nice block by Real Deal. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Good defense, just covering up down low. Holmes is starting to show some swelling. His corner should ice that down. Throws out the jab and then brings back the uppercut up top. Blocks that punch. You see he's committed to that body work. Holyfield with a block. looking counterpunch. Well, maybe one of the most impressive characteristics and traits in all of boxing. We're seeing it on display here. He has an iron chin. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Here we go with the 4th round. Holmes' eye to me is getting worse as things continue on here. Teddy, he's got to be very conscious of that, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and his corner has to be too. They got to be thinking about if it gets to the point where he can't defend himself, they have to do something. Obviously, they didn't come here thinking they were going to have to do. Stop this fight.
And a smart counterpunch by Bad Intentions. On the mark, the counterpunch by Bad Intentions. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Good job with another left hand. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. How about a return to sender with the left hand? A headshot blocked.
In and out, in and out.
Blocks that punch. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Final 10 seconds. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
Keep the head moving.
Wow, is he defensively sound. Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a solid agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what will come back at him.
It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far.
Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced to become great. And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Holmes is showing that he has an understanding about balance, about angles, about footwork. What does his opponent need to understand to deal with it?
Well, he has to figure out a way to take the air out of those tires. Give him a couple flats. That's what he's got to do. And there's no better way to give a guy a flat than to go to that body.
This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember the time you on up?
Oh, Evander Holyfield's been stunned. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Evander Holyfield. He was on wobbly legs not long ago. Now he's got his feet back under him.
What is that, a chin, or is that Mount Rushmore?
Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Real Deal. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
He comes back with the left hand again. Holyfield's making me real curious here, Teddy. I wonder, should he be sticking with this style after being rocked in this fight?
It's still early enough. I would say yes. You know, you don't want to panic. You don't want to just throw everything overboard. You want to stay with what brought you here. Hey, he's been taught this not for hours, not for days, not for weeks. You know, months and years he's been taught this. You don't throw it out. You stay with it.
Keep moving.
He scored well after being hit himself. Good block. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Able to dismiss that body shot. Good block by Real Deal. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Holyfield's just not landing any body punches in this fight.
Well, he looks like a guy who hasn't been taught that. We're getting a little bit of an x-ray, a little bit of a peek into what his trainers show him in the gym or what they don't show him.
Sharp counter punch by Real Deal.
Come on, side to side.
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. And end of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
That'll put us in a position.
Six rounds in the books, 6 to go. Holmes' cut is really not a good sign. That's a good block by Bad Intentions. Now he's putting his punches together, the combination upstairs. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counterpunch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Halfway through this round here. What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. Accurate counterpunch by Bad Intentions. Seconds to go in this round. Blocks that belt line well.
This guy's never felt a beat like this.
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been. Good return fire that time. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Holmes is learning a real hard lesson here, and it's that a corner man can only do so much when you're dealing with this amount of swelling around the eye.
Yeah, you have that end swell in the corner. Of course, it's a piece of metal that you put in ice. It gets very cold, it retains the cold, and you place it on the swelling. But once it gets started, as you alluded to, Joe, it's tough to stop it. You got to get that ice or get that end swell on it early on before that swelling gets started, before it gets to this kind of place.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Good block by Bad Intentions. Able to show you his blocking ability. comes right back at him with a left hand. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Must be the punch of the day. Both guys bringing home uppercuts. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. One minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Parries that punch intended for the head. Good block by Real Deal. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Solid counter punch by Real Deal. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
Blocked by bad intentions. Holmes is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Wow, is he defensively sound. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Nice block by Real Deal. Nice block by bad intentions. And there he counters back against his opponent. We got an interesting fight here. It looks like one man is seemingly in control, but the other is still live, is still game, is still capable. May need to hit that jackpot, though.
Well, he probably does need that knockout. So right now he has to adjust his game plan, his thinking a little bit. He's got to look for a spot to land one big shot. Maybe when he's pulling out.
Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. Round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where One guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Keep working the body.
Holmes has got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Devastating blow by Real Deal.
Use your feet.
Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing.
There's no need to be on the inside.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Evander Holyfield. Blocked by Holyfield. Good looking counterpunch. The twists and turns and the non-stop battle. It continues on as we've reached the 1 minute mark to go. Wow, is he defensively sound. Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Bad Intentions. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fighter, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Bad Intentions.
You're taking too many punches. Hands up. Punches.
On the mark, the counterpunch by Bad Intentions. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Well-placed counterpunch by Real Deal. By Holyfield. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecard.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Back upstairs he goes. Well, we told you it could be this kind of fight, and as advertised thus far. Well-placed counterpunch by Bad Intentions. To give one, he comes back with a right hand. Able to get rid of that one. Nice combination there. Holmes is making for a very inviting target right now. That cut is much worse than it was just moments ago.
What he has to do is he's got to be elusive right now. He's got to get on his horse a little bit and give those medicines that will put into the cut a chance to work a little bit. But also he's got to slow his opponent down. Catch him with something so he doesn't keep going after that eye.
There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing? He's taking his opponent's jab away.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Which way did it go? That is the question everybody wants the answer to. The man with the answer is standing in the ring, and here he is.
Your winner, Bad Intentions, Holmes.
Holmes is your winner by a unanimous decision.
And that was a surprise right there. Coming into this fight, we thought we'd see maybe a knockout. But no, we wound up getting a strategic fight.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.
CPR for wounded ego, see the wolf got sheep. Got so much flavor you can taste us, you taste us like Dayo gum, so refreshing. Feather sore, high